Hi, this is Al Pacino, and you're listening to two motherfuckers who I like to call my friends, mi amigos, Juan and Joe, the podcast, right here, cocksuckers. Hooah!
I was gonna say something right before I hit the record button, then I hit the record button, and then I completely fucking went off something else. So, I don't remember what it was.
What the fuck were we talking about?
Well, we were talking about the, like, the shit that we've been doing, and sometimes, what I was gonna say is because, you know, a lot of times they say you don't want to do things for the wrong reasons, and sometimes people say, you know, if you're going to do movies just to make money, isn't going to work. Right? Like, that's what you wanting to do. It's not going to work. You have to do what you love to do actually because you genuinely like it. You know, you have a genuine passion for it.
You would do it for free.
You would do it for free, and then all of a sudden money happens to be just that bonus, that side effect. However, saying that, what we were just talking about was, okay, we have a podcast going, we have the shirt company, ktshirts.net, we have videos that we have put up on our YouTube channel. We have a few irons in the fire, so to speak. We do. We've
written a bunch of scenes, and we've done some stuff to get a pilot off the ground.
Yeah.
It's not ready to shoot yet, but we've been working on the pilot for the series. We also have a great idea for the trailer. Mm-hmm. So we have a lot of different projects that have different avenues of delivery.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're all creative. They're all video, audio production, but they all have different purposes and you know, different paths for them.
Yeah. And we were talking about that. If we were doing one thing and one thing only at 100%, maybe we'd be at another level. But I don't regret having multiple avenues. I think for me, it's the things that we love to do, and it's nice to have those multiple avenues, and you know, it's just multiple irons in the fire.
Absolutely. You know? And interestingly enough, the one we didn't mention was the animations that you've been doing, and the animations have been the things that have opened up the most doors. It started a relationship with the local DJ that you've been able to do some work for him and actually develop a friendship with him. Yeah. And that's what introduced you to Craig Gass, which got him on the podcast and everything else. So you know, you didn't set out to be an animator, but you wanted to play around with it. You wanted to do some stuff. You wanted to learn it. And
that's funny shit, and I love it.
And it works because those two things have brought us the most fuel from influencers.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's definitely that is a good point.
And if you were you know, singularly focused, animations would be last on the list because you didn't know how to do it 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah,
it was like, all right, I want to learn this. I want to do this. I'm gonna get good at this.
Yeah. So
if you never would have taken that step, there's we'd have less influencers.
It's true. And I mean, and I only did the first one just because I was like, man, this would be funny to see instead of just always listen to. And so it just worked out that way. So
and that is the Guadalupe Squares animation, which is on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Juan and Joe Studios on YouTube.
Yeah. Again, that's voiced by John Holmberg from KUPD.
Yep. And that's a passion project. That was done without... Jose worked on that for a long time. Yeah. And never told them he was working on it. It was just like one email one morning, like, here you go, I worked on this for you. Thought you'd like to see what the Guadalupe Squares would look like animated. And they loved it.
Yeah, and it's a skit that they do basically every Friday morning. Yep. But yeah, so I guess that is true. I also do photography as well. Mm-hmm. But that being said, I get it sometimes, you know, patience, frustration, I don't know, maybe a bit of a strong word, but it's just one of those things where, like, okay, you know, I'm more than ready, and maybe I'm not, you know, maybe that's what life is telling me, but I'm more than ready to just do my own shit now, you know. And when I say do my own shit, I'm saying like our stuff, not working for the job that we're working or the company that we're working for now. And so I go the other day, yesterday, I was thinking, am I, you know, I said, man, we've done all this stuff, and I yet, you know, to see. Well, I don't want to say that. I have yet to see something as far as money or whatever, some type of revenue coming in to where it's given us that ability to finally transition.
Yeah, sustainable, livable income.
And so then I go, I haven't been making any money. What am I doing wrong and this and that? So I guess part of it is like, okay, I don't want to think wrong that way. Am I thinking wrong that way? But it's not that. It's not that I want to fucking. I mean, yeah, of course, I'd be nice to make a shit ton of money, even be a millionaire, whatever. But I honestly, right now, I just want to be able to replace my current income with doing this, and that's it.
Full time.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the goal. I mean, if this could just fund us so we could do it full time and not have to do that. I mean, it would just open up so much.
Oh fuck!
45 hours a week, we could do this, and the stress that would release. I mean, we just wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean,
it'd be so much fun.
What do you're basically trading your time for money, and it's too much time, and we're working on stuff that's just not for us.
Yeah, and the only thing we're contributing is to somebody else's dreams. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's kind of the thing that I was thinking, but that's kind of what we were just talking about now before I just ended up hitting the record button. Because I figured we might as well just talk about it on the podcast.
It fits. Yeah. That's why we're doing this shit.
Yeah. So go fucking check that shit out. God damn it!
Yeah, I mean, you click a link already.
You guys got fucking a minute and a half. I mean, you got time to take a shit. You got time to go fucking watch a video. For fuck's sake.
Juan and Joe Studios. Videos to shit to.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. You got fucking time to take a shit. You got time to fucking watch. Unless your fucking shits are 10 seconds. And if they are, you might want to do some type of...
see a doctor, maybe.
A doctor or, I don't know, maybe some hygiene.
Yeah. Eat more cheese.
Wipe your fucking ass. Oh. Something.
Yeah, we should make all of our videos 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's like about average, isn't it?
420, man.
Oh, yeah, that too. Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, anyways.
I can watch like 3 of our videos.
Yeah, that's a fucking vacation in there. Well, Baden's got a wife and a kid, so that is his fucking downtime.
It says office on the bathroom door.
Yeah, I go in there, go take a whiz. He's got a fucking PlayStation and TV in there.
I don't have to sit down to pee. It's just more comfortable if I'm going to be there a while.
I'm going to have a fucking controller in my hand.
This Xbox is not waterproof like the ad said.
Shit. So, so here we are on a Saturday. Well, now it's afternoon.
Oh, yeah. 5 minutes afternoon.
Yeah, we just, we're still working on a video of ours. This is just a tips and tricks video.
It's come together nicely, though.
It is.
It's a bear. It's a beast.
Yeah, much more than originally thought. We thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, not even a fucking. It's not. More so than I thought it was going to be, but it's basically the first time we've tried one of these.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a little bit more tricky.
It is.
It is it's a 5 things or 5 most important things or something like that, right? We've learned during the time that we started making videos. And those are just, for one is, a lot of people like those. We're not the know-it-alls, but it's what helped our quality of videos fucking just, I mean, it just multiplied it to as far as the quality goes.
Yeah, and we mentioned it in the tutorial, but if you watch the progression of our videos, those people have actually watched the very first ones through the last one, even Karma, the one that we did there.
Yeah.
It's night and day.
Mm-hmm.
From working with the audio to, changing up our angles and changing up our equipment that we have and some of the tools that we've brought in and purchased, and kind of takes you on that little journey of making our videos from like two guys with a camcorder in the backyard to, hey, look at where we are now. You know? And they were never that low. They were never like, VCR quality, but they were just, you don't know what you don't know until you start doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
We've learned a ton.
Yeah, we have, and a lot of stuff that we've learned are from YouTubers, other YouTubers.
Yep, absolutely.
That's one of the biggest things, and I think the good thing is that we're not afraid to try something. I mean, fuck it. We just say, hey, would this be cool, or we should try this? Man, fuck, let's do it. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, we can always cut it out. Let's just fucking do it.
Exactly. It's always like, you really can't add. You can always cut out. So,
we should have done. Yeah, we should have.
We should have.
Guess what?
And we did that quite a few times. That's kind of maybe one way we've learned our lesson.
Yeah.
But
we didn't get that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But that being said, we do have a Hold My Beer, Watch This one written out.
Yep.
Ready to basically be shot. So, it will be, hopefully, we should be able to get to that soon. We do record them in the summertime. I think this time we're trying other things as well that will help us produce videos a little bit more frequently with the vlogs and so forth. I know as far as our core audience, and by core I mean our friends for the most part, they really do like our skit comedy, right? But Baden and I agreed that I think it's good for us to just have content. Because of our full-time jobs, we can't provide those skit contents on a weekly basis.
No, they definitely take a lot more work.
Yeah, and the vlogs are a little bit easier.
Yep.
So
they're more forgiving.
They are more forgiving.
The skits are not forgiving. If you forgot to get something, or if you don't take your time cutting it and telling the story, or if any part of the story is missing from the way you wrote it or shot it, it just shows so quickly.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And you gotta work around it.
And it's just definitely two different types of animals. I mean, the vlogs you can kind of cut, repeat, and your jump cuts you don't have to worry about so much. It's, the skit stuff is great. That's our favorite stuff, really. That's what we love to do the most, except, again, it's writing it out. We're doing everything, so it takes a little bit longer time. And plus, the summer fucking burns us out here, man. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
A day and a half to recover from a 4-hour shoot outside.
Yeah. I mean, it fucking gets nasty. So the weather right now is perfect, and we're close to finishing up this video, and hopefully here in the next couple weeks, we will start shooting our new Hold My Beer, Watch This episode, and gotta say, this motherfucker got a twist.
Yeah. We're always, every one we do is a little build on the last one, so we try to keep it different and fresh, even though it's got a same sequence and theme and everything. We try to make them all stand alone as well. So
yeah. So it should be a lot of fun. I actually can't wait to shoot it.
Yeah, I'm really excited to shoot it.
Yeah. So we have that coming. I don't know if we have anything else. I'm going to a comedy show tonight. Little George Lopez. We went to Bill Burr last Friday.
A week ago. That was awesome. That was incredible. Thanks again for the tickets. It was a good birthday present. But that show was amazing. I've been a Bill Burr fan for quite a while. I've watched his stand-up. I've listened to his stand-up. I've seen him on Breaking Bad and different movies that he's done. And he always does a good job. And he's always funny. But to see him live and to see it, like, this will probably be a special at some point.
I'm hoping it would
be. It's probably close to ready, but you can see there's still a few things he's working out. There's a few times in the show where he was still kind of working on the material and trying stuff, and it was great. It was unbelievable how funny that guy is.
It was some of the funniest shit I've ever heard him do. Say.
Yeah, I don't think I've laughed that hard that often. Like, I've been to shows where I've laughed that hard, but he made us laugh consistently for an hour.
Yeah, hour 15 minutes.
It was a long time. Set. It just kept going, and it was like, and he had the good lulls, so you can kind of calm down and catch your breath again. But then he'd bring you right back to hysterics. I mean, you were missing. It was so funny you missed some of the jokes because of your laughing.
Yeah. But that's always a good show. And then somebody told me one time, who was it, when they said, it was my buddy Scott. He's like, there's sometimes I go to a comedy show, and the thing is I don't remember any of the fucking jokes. And I said, that's when you know it's a fucking good comedy show.
Yeah.
Because they're all so fucking good, you can't remember them. It's the ones that you go to the show and you remember a few of them. You're like, okay, so I remember those three.
Yeah.
Obviously, that show isn't as great as something like we watched it, which was Bill Burr.
And I think it's a style too. When the joke is a 5-minute story, it's harder because the punchline isn't that funny without the 5-minute build-up. So you can't just, go back to your friends and tell like a punchline joke.
Yeah.
All right, you got 10 minutes. I'm going to tell you this joke that Bill Burr said. Okay.
Right.
So he's married to a black gal. That helps to know that. Okay. And you got
background first.
Yeah, here's some background. Oh, fuck that. But just the way he develops the material and the way he tells the story is, that's what makes it funny.
Yeah.
And then he hits you with a punchline that.
It's misdirection a lot of the times. It was
callback.
Yeah, callbacks. It was fucking great, and that guy's a fucking genius when it comes down to comedy.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, that was amazing, and it was at Co-America Theater. And the only thing I say about Co-America Theater, Bill Burr had a lot to say about it.
He did.
But the one thing I say is, when the fucking main act comes up, shut the fucking doors.
Yep.
And if people aren't in their goddamn seats by then, shut them the fuck out. Because how many times did we get interrupted with motherfuckers walking in front of us because 20 minutes into Bill Burr's set, you got motherfuckers still coming in.
Yeah, and that's not like they went to go to the bathroom or to get something and come back. They just got there.
Yeah.
They had missed the entire opening act.
Which was good, by the way.
It was great.
Sorry, I don't remember his name, but he was great.
Yeah, a sign of a good comedian, too, though. Some of those guys work so hard, and you're just like, I don't know the fucker's name, but man, he was good.
Yeah.
I had never heard of him before, but I guess he tours around with Bill Burr opening for him.
Right.
And he was great. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He was funny, he was witty, his stories were good, his content was original, and he got you ready for Bill Burr.
For Bill Burr.
That guy probably could be a headliner. He might need more material. I don't know how much he has.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He just pulls out his best of to kind of get the crowd really going, but he was phenomenal.
But you're opening up a theater like that. But it's just like,
but the
fuck,
up
man.
and down bullshit of people cutting us off. Yeah, shut the doors, And in baseball, they don't do it when the pitcher's pitching. I don't think you can walk around, can you?
I'm not sure. I'm sure they have
Basketball,
a certain point
hockey,
to where it
wait
happens.
for a whistle, probably.
Basketball you're fine, but tennis definitely.
Yeah.
Like there's a fucking time and place where you can get up and go, and if you don't, you sit on the fucking stair or whatever when there's a lull. But in comedy, there ain't gonna be a fucking lull.
Nope.
There's not gonna be a lull. You're gonna have to it's straight up. I mean, it's just go bang bang bang. I mean, as comedy, stand-up comedy goes, that's just how it is. So the fact of the matter is, it's like a movie. It doesn't have a fucking shut the fucking door. Then that's what I can't stand about movies too. I go over there, I'm 10 minutes in the fucking movie, and you got some fucking assholes coming like, excuse me. She's like, why are you allowing these fucks in to begin with now?
Knock the popcorn out of their hand and push them over the seat in front of you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Exactly, and then fucking yank him out and throw him outside with that fucking exit door.
Yeah, I'm sure the Celebrity Theater has the little monitors out in where you get out in the concession area. Just make them watch it from there.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it,
I don't get it either. I mean, that is such a fucking interruption. It was that was the part that is like, come on, motherfucker.
How important was it for you to get a beer? Like, if the line would have been shorter, we could have grabbed a beer and popcorn too. But it was like, I'm here for the show. I'm not here for the fucking snacks.
Yeah, I'm not here to get fucked up.
Jesus
I want to do that. I'll go to a bar.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, America, can you go 5 fucking minutes without eating?
Fuck no, you see the size of those fat asses?
I pissed before I got there, and I ate some dinner, and I went there, and I didn't eat, drink, or piss the whole time.
Yeah.
And I was fine.
Yeah, I'm never gonna go watch a fucking show.
That
For
shit, man.
fuck's sake, man. So,
hey, we're here. Let's hit the concession stand. You ate on the way. Like, what are you fucking doing?
It is fucking amazing to me the lack of thought process some of these goddamn fucking moops have. I mean, holy shit! But it was good that Bill Burr, I think one reason he took his set was a little longer because he was just ripping on that fucking security guard.
Yeah, he was ripping on the security guard and the
fucking great.
Yeah, it was fucking funny. The guy just walks out, into the front row with a chair, like
out of nowhere.
15 minutes into the set, 20 minutes into the set. Yeah, he just comes walking up and he's just completely lit up too, and feels like. You just set your chair down. And turn your back on.
Bill's in the middle of a fucking comedy routine. Why don't you just go right there in front of him to fucking knock the timing on? You fuck.
His fucking giant head too.
Oh
man.
my god. He got fucking what he deserved though. He got fucking ripped and he got ripped hard.
And then he came back to him a couple times.
Oh, he kept coming back to him a few times during the whole fucking thing.
Are you a professional wrestler? Quit cracking your neck. You're distracting me. You're fucking so funny.
Shit.
Jesus Christ, man. Jesus. Can you imagine if he was filming that day, like a special? God, he would have been fucking irate. But that would have made for the best special ever.
Yeah.
He heckled this shit out of the fucking security guy.
That was so fucking good. And you know what's crazy is, okay, so I got those tickets in March for what, like I said, like $45, right? Mm-hmm. So a couple friends from the gym by the name of Amber and Mark. Mark's a big comedy person. Amber didn't really know about comedy until Mark basically introduced her to it. And they both asked me, like, how was the show? I'm like, oh, fuck, it's fucking ridiculous. And Amber's like, oh, we wanted to go, but when we saw the tickets, they were $300 fucking bucks.
Holy shit. Wow.
And it was at the fucking top. Dude.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like where we were. So
I did see when I went to look up, because we couldn't remember if the show was at 7 or 8, and when I looked up on my phone, like, what time it was, the link that came up first was like StubHub, and I accidentally clicked it. And it brought me and it said, sorry, no tickets available. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Nobody's selling their tickets? So that nobody was getting rid of them probably. Like a sporting event in Arizona, you got teams most people didn't grow up with anyway. So they're like, if you want my Diamondback tickets, you can have them for,
$10.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, you can have them for 30 cents. I don't care. They were given to me anyways.
I didn't even know Arizona had a professional baseball team.
Exactly. Wait a minute, I'm a Padres fan. The Padres I don't give a shit. That's what happens in the Coyotes when the hockey team plays. It's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of people here from Chicago, so every time the Blackhawks show up, it's a sellout. Yeah. Ain't nobody in a Coyotes jersey, but it's a sellout. And then the whole time the announcer and the way they're entertaining, it's all set up for the Coyotes fans. So 3% of the crowd is like into clapping at the right time, and the music's getting exciting because it's now power play for the home team, and everybody's like, so? You just switch it over. All right, Chicago fans.
Well, that's what I've never understood at a desert town, that they have hockey. I mean, I know places want a professional team, but is out here in the fucking West Coast, I guess I could say, is it that hockey's the fucking cheapest fucking team to be able to get? Because Vegas just got one.
Yeah.
And, of course, I see a couple people that aren't from Vegas like, yeah, go Golden Knights. Like, you never know what fucking even hockey was before the fucking Golden Knights showed up. Like, goddamn, you're so fucking desperate. It's just like, hey, throw a you want the WNBA team to actually succeed? Throw it to a fucking city that has zero fucking, and I'm talking zero, like, not even football, high school fucking football available in order for that shit to succeed.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you get my point.
Yeah. Well, it's also funny, like, they put hockey out here, and then they put it on the wrong side of town because all the snowbirds are on the east side of the valley, and they put it in Glendale by the football stadium.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And someone explained it to me once. You could put a football stadium 100 miles from the downtown metropolis in any state, and you're going to get 50,000 people on Sunday to show up and watch the game. It's that big of a sport.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Hockey only takes 16 to 20,000 in their arenas, closer to basketball size. And nobody's going to drive a fucking hour. And it's like baseball. They have 3 games a week sometimes. Do you think people are going to drive an hour, 3 nights a week for a $60 ticket? Like, no. Look at where the fucking people are. Like, if they would have put that thing in, like, Tempe or Scottsdale or wherever they first started looking, even downtown, they probably would have had a better turnout at most of these games.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Nobody's going to do that. It's fucking ridiculous.
The only good thing about it being out there in that fucking in that area is at least the fucking parking is a lot more feasible than it is in like downtown Phoenix, where of course everything's a fucking parking garage.
Yep.
Everything's fucking $30 to fucking, to park. I mean, you're fucking $150 in per ticket, and you haven't even fucking gone to the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was driving through, last night I told you we went to the First Friday, and we parked, and there's like empty lots everywhere. So why the fuck are they still tearing down those historic buildings to build these giant fucking condominiums and apartment complexes? We walked through empty lots all over the place. Right off like 7th and Garfield and 7th and can't remember the other cross street. Oh, it was actually still on Garfield, like 5th and Garfield. It was all walking along there, just empty lot after empty lot. Like, why are you tearing shit down when you got all this fucking land here? Buy it and build, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Parking lot.
It's fucking interesting. Obviously, we all know it has nothing. It has everything to do with fucking cash at that point. Yep. So I wonder if we should get ready to do a letter here.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited to hear one.
This is a long one. Wow. A little bit of a long one. Real quick before we do, I don't know if my buddy Doggy still listening to these. Hopefully he is. He's working in Cali right now.
Fucking better be.
But I just wanted to give a shout out to his pops, who unfortunately passed away last week.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's been having a little bit of health issues. I don't care what people say, expected or unexpected, death is still fucking tough.
Yeah. It's final.
It's final, and I would love to say that, no, he's not suffering anymore. How the fuck do we know? So I was just thinking, I always wonder. Yeah. I always feel like I sound like a dick in my head, like, the suffering, at least he's not suffering anymore. And I go, well, how the fuck do we even know that?
Yeah. It's like, I think people say it to make themselves feel better.
It does.
And they think it's comforting to the other person, and that's how it started. But
I
you're
think
right. It's nice to say something comforting.
It's good.
You never know what to say.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit, that sucks. Well, actually, he was a cocksucker that abused me. Oh, well, the good news? You never know.
Well, and that brings me to that other point. Never has, like, somebody passed away. Never have I heard, like, yeah, he was a fucking asshole anyway, or fuck that cocksucker. So I was like, he was a nice guy. Like, everybody's a nice fucking person on the planet after they pass away.
Oh,
and
exactly.
The other thing is, I always think is I hope, maybe, at least he's not suffering anymore. So, the inmates that get put to death, so what, they're being fucking rescued now? After fucking killing somebody?
Did you hear about that death row guy? They put him to death on 2 days ago. Oh, well, at least he's not suffering anymore.
Yeah. You're sentenced to death. Now you won't suffer anymore. Like, wait a minute, he just killed somebody, and now he's gonna die too. So, all in all is, I hope fucking death does something in the end. Yeah. Like, whether heaven, hell, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is,
one way or the other.
But something's got to fucking happen, goddammit, because I'm always thinking, like, goddamn, nobody fucking knows, and none of us, for the most part, in a hurry to find out.
No.
But anyway, shout out to Ole Olsen, my boy's dad. I knew him very well. And he was a good man. He was awesome, and he will be definitely missed. So, Fresh, keep your head up.
Definitely, buddy, and rest in peace, sir.
All right.
Oh, real quick.
What?
You mentioned when you were talking about nobody knows, and people never say that this guy was just an asshole in real life. Or
yeah.
The other thing I just want to say real quick was that it's always the people too, like, that have the worst relationship with the person that are hit the hardest when they die. The whole time they're alive, you're just an asshole to them. You're fighting with them. You never respect them. Like if a grandma relationship or something. Like, oh, I hate my grandma. She's so mean. She does this. She does that. And then they die. That's the person that gets hit the hardest.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I can't believe it. She's dead. Last week you were like bitching about her. Like, why do you fucking care now? That's the part I never understood. That happened a lot. Back where I'm from in Minnesota. I don't know why. It seemed to happen to whatever one was the least friendly or the worst relationship in real life. was devastated when the person passed. So I don't know if that's that guilt coming back, like
maybe it's just
the relationship and never did.
Maybe it's just that the Batman lost his Joker.
Maybe
type of thing. Like
be.
my fucking ultimate villain's gone.
No.
Where's my purpose in life now?
I can no longer fight this person in every step. I don't know. It's just it was always fucked up to me because like my wife and I talked about it because her grandma passed and it was actually my wife's cousin was never had a good relationship with her. And man, when she passed, you would have thought her best friend for life passed. And I was like, is this real? Is she really feeling this, or is this just for show? Like, what the fuck is going on? It blew me away.
Yeah.
I noticed it ever since then. Like, it happens every now and again. Like,
yeah. Well, maybe that's what it is. They just lost their villain.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought of it that way.
Now they're incomplete.
Oh man, the balance is gone. Now I'm just an asshole with no balance.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I could think of. It is fucking crazy. Well, eventually they'll pass away and get over their suffering.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. They won't have to suffer anymore.
Yeah, you know, at least, and the other one at least passed away what they love to do.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck that ever means.
Yeah, he died doing what he loves.
Yeah, he died doing what he loves.
He died in a fiery car crash.
But fuck, man, he died.
Yeah.
You're missing the point. It's not what he loved what he was doing. He died. This is the fucking bad part here.
And it's always when it's the worst job, like lion tamer. Hey, he died doing what he loves. He was mauled to death by a fucking lion. Nobody would love that.
And he didn't die instantly. He was being fucking ripped apart as it happened.
You could see his face over there in the lion's mouth as he was, his last breath. He died doing what he loves. Suffering.
Whatever. Yeah, this is not suffering anymore. And then, well, let's kill the lions because this fucking dumbass decided to fucking jump in with them. Like,
exactly.
Hey, you know what? I mean, from now on, then why don't you just kill the motherfuckers that shot somebody that broke into their house because they were gonna get fucking shot and robbed? Like, I never fucking understand that. Like, well, you're dead too. Why? Well, you just shot the guy that broke into your house that was gonna fucking kill you. Like. A fucking animal has no fucking analytical skills.
Right, exactly.
He sees this fucking thing coming in, is like, hey, I'm gonna eat this fucking thing. This soft, pink-looking fucking thing that's probably bony, but definitely could take him. Yeah.
No such thing as an attack if you go into their house.
Yeah.
You're in his living room.
Yeah.
He didn't attack you.
Kill the sharks.
Yeah.
Why? Well, because we go into the ocean and they attack us. Okay, then stay out of the fucking ocean.
Exactly.
And if you're not, then you know. And most people, like the surfers and all that, they know, hey, that's just a part of the fucking plan. Yeah. Most of those guys are pro shark, right? If not all of them.
Yeah.
It's just because, stay in your fucking lane, is what I'm saying.
Exactly. And the surfer that does get their arm ripped off goes back out.
Yeah, he's like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, I try to stay away just because I don't want to deal with a shark. I'm not going to go back if I do get bitten.
No, God, no.
Holy fuck, I escaped with my fucking life?
Yeah.
Man, I'll never do that again.
I have one arm. I can't afford to lose another one. Fuck that,
Yeah, how would I flip you off?
Yeah, and then and that's the truth. And then the other thing is, might as well just go play the lottery now because now you're just a little step closer of winning the chance of winning the lottery because I think it's you have a better chance of getting attacked by a shark 7 times before winning the lottery.
Yeah.
Hey, now you're down 6.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Your chances have just now fucking increased.
Is that based on geographics though? Because if I don't go to the beach, I could never get attacked.
You'll never win the lottery.
Yeah. Oh, that too. I have to go near the ocean 7 times and then get in the water 7 times. Yeah, this is never going to happen. This is going to be a fucking lifetime will pass before that happens. I'm
not about water. I love being by it, fucking swimming in that shit. I'm okay. I'm good with it. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast. Also, leave a review, whether you like it or not. It'd be great for us. Don't forget to check out juanandjoecomedy.com and Juan and Joe Studios on YouTube.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and you're listening to 2 people who I just wish would shut the fuck up. It's Juan and Joe. We get it. You're loud. Yes, Affleck.
so let's get to motherfucking B-Rad. This letter comes to us from November 18th, 2012. We just happen to fall in these months for some reason. It's not like we look for them. It just happens that way.
That's crazy.
So this was, 2012. This is when he was in Indian Springs, Nevada. And B-Rad, this is, well, it's just a two-sided letter, but it's got a lot of, it's pretty full, I would say, right? I mean, not bad.
If there's 8 paragraphs, that means there's 24 subjects, right?
Probably, and not in order.
Per paragraph.
Just fucking all over the place. All right, so letters from B-Rad. Here goes. So he says, Jose, and by the way, I need to write this motherfucker still. Jose, dude, what's happening, dude? Awesome, smiley face. Sup though? How you all doing? I haven't heard any news on the visiting thing. You? ? So that's when I was gonna go visit him. Actually, and this was about the time that I was going to that time during Thanksgiving because I had taken a little bit extra time. I'd go check it out, but the fucking staff over there is about as helpful as a DMV.
Well, they are government. So.
Yeah, exactly. They are government, which fucking means slow and gomperish. Gompers. You fucking gompers. Look that shit up, you fucking gompers. Alright, so he goes on to say, did you send it in or do the online thing? I can't remember. Or forget, asshole.
He's so sweet.
Yes, he is. He knows me, obviously.
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
I hope all is well with you. I hope all is well with you, buddy, in life, and the new job isn't too hectic, or maybe it should be. That's when it's fun and time flies. No, it's not fun when time flies. When the job is hectic, it's just fucking miserable.
Mm-hmm.
This must be when I first started at our joint there.
Yeah, quick misery though.
It is quick misery. Yeah. I'm gonna be there for fucking tomorrow it would be 5 years, and I'm fucking at that fucking shithole.
If I say congratulations, will you punch me in the face?
You will only hear me from this point forward.
Yeah. Congratulations. Wham! The fucking microphone falls. That little studio thing. Back to letters from B-Rad.
Back to letters from B-Rad. Baden is occupied.
What do you think, Baden? Put the microphone down there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, time flies for sure, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes on to say, again, this is a bit older, sitting here watching Cleveland, Dallas, and Green Bay, Detroit, and the Mars landing on PBS. Nerd. I guess there's not much to watch there, though.
No.
And, of course, I got the Raiders to beat Febreze and the Saints.
Febreze.
Fucking Christ. I wonder how long it took him to come up with that one. This afternoon. Or at least with the 4 points. Right now, AZ is beating the ATL, which is Atlanta Falcons. Arizona plus 10. I took the points. And the Cowgirls are losing to the Dog Pound. Ha! Good. But obviously they won at that time because when does Cleveland win?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you can tell, I think Brad has a little bit of a gambling problem.
Yeah, he's got quite the stamp debt.
He's got some stamp debt for sure. I wonder how that works, especially when the stamps go up. So do you have to do 37 and another 40, so you have to do a couple other little fucking cent ones up there to...
Hey man, this is a forever stamp. That's got to be worth more than your regular 37 center.
All right, so have you seen that Two Broke Girls show? Oh, God.
Unfortunately.
Do, he says. Not dude, do. It's fucking hilarious. Obviously, they do not have a lot to watch there.
Yeah,
that fucking show was absolutely horrible.
I tried to watch it because I thought it would be better, but it was. I watched not like 2 or 3 just to see if it was just the pilot that was bad. Yeah.
Talk about using formula a little too much. Yeah. And then what's her name? The dark-haired chick. I mean, she's kind of cute. But the line delivery was constant fucking screaming, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it was. What do you mean that's not right?
Yeah.
It was like, holy fuck, dude. Tone it down.
And all of it was like crazily overacted.
Overacted, and then a laugh track in every single fucking thing. What do you mean? No, I got the letter. Ha 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 ha. Really? From him? Ha ha ha. Like, you just, what the fuck are you doing here?
If you want entertainment, and I wouldn't do it in the middle of our podcast, but I've heard if you go on YouTube, somebody did the MASH episodes without the laugh track, and it just sounds like he's a serial killer, because there's like an episode where it's like almost like sexual harassment, where he's like following her into the shower, and he's just like making comments, but if you take out the laugh track that lightens it, it just sounds so fucking creepy. Yeah, let's watch her in the shower. I can't even do it, but there's just that dead air, and then like it starts up with something else, but so instead of that, ha ha ha, just that fucking dead air makes it just creepy as fuck. How brutal like these shows would be without the laugh track.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I couldn't even imagine. I mean, at least that one sounded like a serial killer. This probably would sound like nothing. You know, like just a bunch of fucking idiots just walking around.
How dumb do you have to be to laugh when the laugh track goes too?
Well, that's the other thing. Like if you're really writing something where you have to force people to laugh, then you're not doing your fucking job, obviously. You know, you're trying to write for funny then at this point instead of just writing for truth.
Exactly. That's good, and the jokes will happen.
Yeah, so it is interesting how that happens. That reminds me of that video with what was it? The dancing one?
David Bowie one?
Yeah! Yeah! And Mick Jagger, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that popped in my head too when you said it. When I was talking about it, it kind of popped in my head too. That was fucking hysterical. Just take out all the music and he just tiptoes around the studio.
Oh my god, that was fucking hysterical. God, if I only had the time to do that. But, I just don't. Yeah. I like the Top Gun thing when they do like all the scenes and it just fucking like it's straight gay and shit.
Yeah.
Especially in the fucking locker room scene.
So homoerotic.
Oh my god, I can't wait to watch it again. I'm getting a hard on. So
don't try to be with it.
I'm Iceman. Yeah, I'd piss on it, be on the wall like Me, Myself, and Irene. God, that shit was fucking hysterical. Alright, so it's fucking hilarious. No, I will not watch that.
Yeah.
And Disney owns Star Wars. Are they going to play down... Oh, are they going to play the damn movies? I still haven't got to see the 3 prequels. The first one and the end of 2. I watch the cartoon on Fox every Saturday night also. It's definitely not the same. That's the one that's kind of like the books and all that shit. Yeah. Like those are for fucking like deep motherfuckers, you know. So he goes on, I'm going to go eat my lunch now. Think about what else I will bug you on. I got delicious.
Oh.
Delicious, but spelled with an S.
Delicious.
I got delicious PB&J sandwiches today.
Sammy's.
Like, gag me with the spoon, totally. That's him writing that. That wasn't Adam.
Yeah.
Well, that was like French kissing. Obviously, he's done eating.
Yeah.
Well, that was like French kissing a $5 whore with a cleft plate. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that must have been delicious.
Yeah, must have been.
The great minds that run this place in order to save 20 fucking cents have combined the almond butter, yes, almond, with the jelly. The lazy fucking inmates, as compared to convicts, slap a little scoop in the center and slap on the bread top. Remember the old school thing? How to tell an alien how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? No.
No. I can't say I do.
Maybe he'll go on to explain it.
Yeah.
How to tell an alien how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Well, This is how all us stoners would have ended up with the PB&J. A damn mess. Damn stoners. No, dude. Just stop it. In the middle. Yeah, sure. It's fine. Fuck it, ass faces. I'm yelling. I'm telling my mom. I love how it goes into these little scripts, which is fucking great.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so, that was brought to you by B-Rad, written by B-Rad, voiced by yours truly, the PB&J by Stoners. Thank you. There's my laugh track.
Yeah, we don't have give me the applause.
And it says, ha, 13-0, Cleveland at Dallas. Obviously, that's not the end, but...
Yeah, wow.
Still. So, November 29th, I shall be looking left, then right, in a whisper, 37. 37 years old, then. 29th. That's when his birthday is. Oh, shit. I'll have to remember that.
Yeah. Note to self.
Siri, remember that it's Brad's birthday on November 29th. That slut is good for something every once in a while, if she fucking understands you.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch. Okay. Sorry. That was an important note I had to take.
That was a good one.
Because it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
37. Now that motherfucker's going to be 50, and that's what I'm going to tell him. Hey, 50 years old, you fuck. He's just a year older than I am. All right, in a whisper, 37. Damn it, shut your face. You're not far behind, and still not married. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Smiley face. 30 freaking 7. So he cusses and says $5 whore with a cleft palate, but then he says freaking.
Freaking.
So freaking 7.
That's 90s.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to have to kick some 20-year-old's ass to feel better about it.
That's like the old standby line. When my wife turns 40, I'm going to trade her in for two 20-year-olds.
Yeah, two 20-year-olds.
You got to beat up two 20-year-olds.
God, but it's going to take two 20-year-olds to have a decent fucking conversation, too.
Oh,
That's
God.
fucking...
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, man. I haven't been working out either, so what I've been eating... So what? Oh, so he says, sorry, I didn't... Sometimes his commas seem like they are just part of the character of the word.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been working out either. So what? I've been eating well, though, so that makes up for it. Oh, wait, damn it. But I love chocolate and honey buns. Remember, he just said recently he had to fucking get off those because he was, going pre-diabetic or some shit.
Yep.
So that was 2012. He still had the fucking honey buns addiction. I never liked those fucking things. Did you?
No, I don't like them fresh or in the package or anything.
I just didn't give a shit about them.
Dry and gooey.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like, I love the outside because it was gooey, but after that it was dry as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yep.
It's basically like, hey, let's slap on some barbecue on this chicken breast because the outside's the only part that's going to be good.
Yeah, because we cooked the fucker to death.
Yeah, that fucking shit is...
I always like the Mickey pies, the apple ones. Those are fucking good.
I've never liked apple pie anything.
No?
No. I always did the chocolate pudding pies. And the vanilla ones, which they don't... For some reason, don't sell anymore. Probably because, who knows? They probably had like yellow number 26 or some shit was fucking poisonous or something. I don't fucking know. But who gives a fuck?
Yeah. You get cancer anyways.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Oh,
State of California banned it, probably.
Yeah, they probably did. They probably sued the company and went out of fucking business.
Probably.
Because that's all those fucking trolls do. So, amigo, it's that time of year to beg for money again. So I guess...
Speaking of PBS, he's doing a pledge.
Yeah. What do I... Hey, you get this bag if you pledge $150 today.
Thank you for supporting this content in our letter, but in order to keep Brad writing, we need another $500 in stamps.
And you will receive this bookmark.
This bent spoon. Oh, this photo.
Yeah, this photo. More on that later. You'll receive the shiv.
Yeah.
Personally made by an inmate. Originally a Bic pen that has been actually shaved down to a point with a little tape for some extra grip.
Let's think it made 435,279 for that.
Who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that time of year to beg for money again. I better write him so then that way he can ask me for money. I put in a coupon. If you can donate to Brad's Living a Better Life, I would appreciate it. And that's how I said, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Can you do a GoFundMe?
I could, and then send it to him. Anybody ever want to fucking send money to Brad? Let me know, and I only charge a $5 service fee.
It's not gonna get me very far on the $6 I was gonna say.
Yeah, but he'll still get $1 at least.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some new kicks. I wonder what type of kicks they. Like, is it sandals or like kicks for sure? I wonder.
Probably no laces.
Definitely no laces.
Just the Velcro ones.
Those fucking nurse shoes.
Yeah.
Fucking old men wear.
Perfect. No, white or black?
You're white, so you're getting white.
Yep.
If you got it, good. That is, any and all donations are helpful and appreciated. It does sound like, excuse me, a PBS shit.
Yeah.
If not, then a nice Christmas card will do, I guess. Coupon added info on back of it on how. All right. Have you heard from Little Missy lately? No, I think she's still in the fucking sticks in fucking Pittsburgh, and God knows what the fuck is going on over there. The stories that Matthew tells me, Pittsburgh's like basically like just another fucking level of like they only know the world of Pittsburgh and they don't realize that there's a life outside of that world. Yeah, that's what he says. It's kind of crazy.
Interesting. Is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. He got out.
He got out. Yeah, one of the few. He says. Tell her I said hola, which is olla actually, but hola, señorita, Pachita or Pachito. No, is girls, o is men or boys or whatever the fuck you want to say. Masculine. I was gonna say that, but joto really isn't masculine.
Yeah, I say not in all. Yeah.
Or maricon, you know, something like that. All right, so he goes on. Oh, I have a mission for your fancy web of the world machine.
Wow.
I need to find out about a Vinland organization. It's supposed to be a political imprisoned thing, question mark. I'm trying to figure out if I ever did look that up. I want to say that I did. I'm going to say that I did. All of a sudden, fucking FBI comes fucking knocking my fucking door and shit. Terrorist!
Before she even gets it all the way out. Before she even like, here's what I found on the web. Oh.
Terrorist! I was wondering if you'd look it up. That's all. I know Vinland. I know they have a green, black, and white flag. He even drew a little thumbtail of it. Look at that. That's pretty.
Where do you get the green?
I don't know. Maybe he beat up that 20-year-old and took it from him. That pen. Those are my personal colors. I picked for myself. Someone told me about these modern Vinland people. So there's ancient ones?
I don't even know.
Okay. So anyway.
It was actually Finland, but it was a German that told him.
Yeah.
This guy's from Vinland.
This is from Vinland.
He's from Vinland.
This, the green and the black and the white. The flag or the people?
Yes.
Yes.
Da.
So yeah, tell me about these modern Vinland people, but just check that they exist, nothing else. Like a modern Viking thing, if you would. Thanks either way. Boy, he must really want me to check that out because he really like, hey man, fucking Vikings, yeah.
Maybe you can go on Barnes and Noble and send him a Vinland.
Oh, maybe I can, a Vinland book.
Here you go.
Here's a modern Vikings. Alright, so he says, well, that's all, buddy. Old pal. I hope to hear from you soon. Don't forget the visit thing. I would like to see your old ass again someday. Till next time, be well, bro. Brad. However, this one does have a little gift that comes with it.
Yes.
We will have to edit the post if we do decide to put this up here.
Yeah.
Or up there.
Yeah, because we don't have... I think we'd have to classify our website differently if we didn't.
Definitely. Yeah, we definitely would. And
I do check the box on the podcast, on the blog when you upload it. Explicit content? Yes.
Pornographic? No. On this one, though, it would be if we were to put this fucking picture up. So it's not going up, but if we do, it's just going to be part of it and to where you would get the point. So that was our little gift. He says, P.S. Of course, I think he's joking, but I've never met his sister. But he says, P.S. Here's an old photo of my sister for you. She loves me.
Oh, God. Oh.
So he goes on to say, nah, it's a computer one someone gave me. Enjoy. This is 2012. Don't let the old lady find it. Or give it to the neighbor kids. Like, leave it where they will find it. Come on. You're a downer. Remember how it was to find things like that?
Yeah.
Again, Brad's been in prison since '94. He doesn't realize that we have computers and phones at this time where
access to everything.
Photos are really not that hard to come by anymore.
No, the kids know more about that shit than we do.
Yeah.
I should probably ask the next kid on a dirt bike. Hey man, how do I get the best porn on my phone here? And
and to be able to hide it from my girl.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but yeah, it's but I do remember as a kid that shit was fucking gold.
Yeah.
Like, I almost feel bad for kids that it's so easily accessible now.
Yep.
Because back then it was like finding like a fucking $5 bill.
Yeah, you hit that
but
age.
more valuable.
Yep, like, oh my god, I didn't know my dad had these under the water bench. Holy crap, there's boobs on this one.
And all of a sudden this thing's like just standing at attention. Like, oh man. Yeah, time to take care of something here real quick.
I was in somebody's basement once, and it had to be like, it was an old Mac style computer, and it had to be like one of the first XXX rated video type things, and it was on a floppy disk, and you put it in, and it was like 8-bit graphic, black and white, and the lady, like, it was like almost like the Leisure Suit Larry thing, but you like walk in a room and you could tell the lady to do stuff with commands. And it was like this, it was like the funniest thing ever, you know, and like you're watching, it's like, oh, this is so awesome. And one of the kids goes, man, if you get an erection over this, you must be a homo. And then somebody else goes, I think you're a homo if you don't. We're all like, 11, 12 years old, so we're all just like, oh, God, this is kind of uncomfortable. Like sitting with four guys, like, God. I hope I don't get a boner. That'd be so weird.
Well, because it was. You'd be like, I'm the only one that has a hard on.
Yeah.
Well, all of us had this fucking thing that was just dying to be choked to death.
Exactly.
But none of us want to admit it.
No,
You know?
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
Yeah, I gotta pee. Man, that was the quickest piss ever.
Yeah. Of course it was.
Yeah. So, but it was that brings me back to those times, and that's why he's saying like, hey, remember we used to find things like that. It was great. So he says that. Remember how it was to find things like that. Oh, gotta scratch out my name. All nude photos must be sent in with, in parentheses, inmate's name and number. Huh. Actually, all photos sent in, but really nudes. Interesting.
Name and number on the back?
Let me see. I didn't
weird.
check.
I never looked at the back of the photo.
Oh, yeah, he did, yeah.
And you scratched it out?
Yep.
Somebody
Sure. I don't know, maybe he did. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, that thing is. This is like, hey, let me take a picture of you with my phone, sweetheart.
Yeah. Oh, that's really hot.
Oh, God. And is that like a spot on the picture, or is that just a spot on her skin?
I don't know.
This
looks like a chunky Paris Hilton.
It kind of does, actually, yeah. I gotta say, it is better looking than that Hope Solo fucking crater.
Oh, God. Yeah. Sit on a landmine or what?
But, you know what will make this picture better? Like I said, first of all, get your fucking nails done. Jesus Christ. And the other thing is, do you really got to spread it that way?
Yeah.
Just show it and it looks sexy, not like a goddamn pig.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh God.
We're not doing an examination here. Let's just be subtle.
Yeah, I'm not your fucking gynecologist.
Yeah,
and
something
shit.
like flirty and sexy and coy. But,
I mean, at this point, why don't you just open up the other thing too and just do a full fucking double spread then?
What's the point of putting your face in it if you're gonna do that? God.
Yeah, so
That is a strange photo.
it is a strange.
I'm surprised
photo.
he gave it up though. I think I told you that when you first.
I know, I am
really
too.
Surprised.
I am too. Unless he
That'd
got
be worth like 12 stamps.
unless he got a duplicate. Yeah, it would be. It has to be.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised either, but man, but that's hot in prison. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, she does look a little bit like a fat Paris Hilton. Probably with more talent though.
Yeah, probably. In a lot of ways.
In a lot of ways. So that was the letters of B-Rad. Sorry we can't show you that fucking disgusting fucking photo, but it was a nice little gift he put in there.
It was. It's definitely a bonus.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good letter. I really, he went everywhere with it, as always.
As always, yeah. Seems like we always have a shirt out of every single one that he does it, But that was fun.
Give him his own line and then send the proceeds to him. Hey, you need $5 this week.
Yeah. I really, man, I know I always keep saying I gotta write them, but I just run out of time, and then and not that that's an excuse, but the other reason why we haven't put any fucking videos up, because again, like we mentioned, I was working a lot on an animation, so that's always gonna take some time out. But again, if we weren't doing our full-time shit, it'd be so much better, so much easier. But it's not that easy yet, and we are looking to change that. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see what we're gonna be able to do here. Hopefully, we're able to step it up a little bit more. As soon as I write Brad and Brad writes me back, we are definitely going to hit up his new fucking letter as soon as I can, and hopefully visitation will come soon.
For sure. I found this, got my notebook out, I found this just yesterday when I was going through it and looking at different stuff. I was, every once in a while I get, like if I, being a dad and being on daughter detail, sometimes I got to drive my kid to soccer, and it's...
Man, that's 3 fucking
20
strikes.
minutes from the house, and it's an hour and a half long practice, and it's just not worth driving back and forth, because then that would be 20, 40, 60, 80 minutes on the road, so you can't do that. So you're like, you're killing time. But I went to Starbucks, and sometimes it's hard to write when you're just somewhere, when you're not in the mood to write or anything. So I was going through the book, and I was just kind of taking notes and reading through some of the things I had wrote down, because sometimes I'll expand on something I already thought of.
Mm-hmm.
That's easier to do than come up with something from scratch when you only have about an hour and a half.
Yeah, definitely.
Out in public. But I found our 2018 goals for
Juan and
Joe. Our goal was 24 videos, so 2 a month. I don't think we'll quite hit that. Gym pilot ridden, we've been working on that a little bit. Social media, doing more shirts, maybe do some videos and stuff. Podcast, 6 ? And we're on 12. So we doubled our fucking podcast output.
Wow.
And I would say videos, we'll be close to... We have more than 1 a month. I know that.
Yeah, we definitely have more than 1 a month. Plus we have the 11-minute animation up there, which would take probably the time of 2 videos at that point.
So like goal wise, even though we haven't reviewed this every week and gone over it as much as we should have and reminded ourselves what our goals were, dude, we were just going to do 6 podcasts to see what it was like and see if we had a feel for it, if we liked it, if we wanted to keep doing it. And this is number 12, and we'll get at least 2-3 more up before the end of the year. We'll probably hit 15 maybe.
Yeah. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, that's fucking awesome. I actually
energized me when I read that. I was like, ooh,
that's fucking great.
Yeah.
That is energizing, and I fucking I really do enjoy this, and it's definitely one thing that I would like to do more of.
I agree.
As much as we could.
I do too, and I really like the dynamic on the last one. I'll mention it again. Episode number 11 with Craig Gass.
Yeah.
I really liked the way that came out. That was our first time
having a guest,
and then learning how to. Every once in a while we'll step on each other's toes because it's not like things pop in your head, you just want to say them. But having a third person, that could have gone way sideways. We could have been all over the place. And we never really interrupted each other. We never interrupted him. It just kept going like pop, 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 pop. Just and I enjoyed it. So I definitely want to do more of those.
I did too. And I haven't spoken to Reggie more about him having on the guest again. Sometimes it's hard. Like, sometimes you just finally, you just get tired of asking or whatever the fuck you want to call it, But he did have a very interesting thing tell me, or he did tell me something very interesting the other day when I asked him, you still doing the cremation thing? And he told me, man, kind of phasing that out. And I said, really? And he's like, yeah. He's like, some shit went down over there. I'm like, all right. And part of me doesn't want to say it because, of course, I would rather have Reggie say it, but I don't know if we're ever going to get Reggie on here.
You can drop a little
So,
Easter egg.
Welcome, Reggie. Hi, guys.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I'm Reggie. Nice to have you on the show, Reggie. All right, so I'm going to be Reggie because I'm going to hopefully tell the story a little bit like what he said. It's just fucking funny what he said. Well, it's fucking weird. So I asked him, I said, hey, so why you you're facing this shit, like, what the fuck's going on? He goes, dude. He's like, yeah, man. He said, there was some fucking guy, I don't know how long he's worked there, that, in the back as well. So they have a shower back there, for like, I'm sure for bodies and for probably personnel, I'm sure, whatever it may be.
Clean up after some
certain
jobs, like, I'm going to do that before I get in the car.
Yeah. And I'm sure that's this. It's like, kind of like a mechanic, but far, far worse.
Yeah,
and he said that there was some fucking guy back there that was bringing chicks and having sex with them.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Ew.
And the way they found out was that there's all this long hair in the fucking shower and shit. And he's like, and there's only dudes working back there and everybody has short hair. So that kind of came into question. So homeboy got fucking busted for, not Reggie, but this other dude, for basically taking fucking chicks back there and fucking them. And this is another way he found. This is another way they got busted.
Yeah.
There was not only hair, but there was fucking used fucking tampons on the fucking shower floor and shit.
How? I mean, in general, you would clean up after yourself. If that's what you do for a living, you understand some things like, forensics or whatever, like what needs to be cleaned up, how to clean up the waste, and what happens when you work on a body. Like, you'd think they'd be even more in tune with getting the hair out of the drain and throwing away the tampon. Oh.
Yeah,
God.
So I'm just thinking, like, what are the kind of fucking bitches you're picking up that you're like, oh yeah, I work at this crematorium and oh yeah, we can just go back there and that's just fucking disgusting.
And all the things that are going on in your life, you couldn't find a better place to fuck.
Exactly.
Oh,
that's and Reggie's like, fuck man, go get a fucking Motel 6 like anybody else would, Because I said, well, what? He doesn't have a fucking place. He goes, oh well, he's married, so he doesn't want to take it back there. And so then...
What would I do? Oh, sorry.
Show notes on how to get away. Actually, that's our next podcast.
Hey, whose tampons in our shower? That's not yours.
How to fix this. Or how to stop this. Is this happening to you often? And so he said, I was like, holy shit. So then, because he got fucking busted, he said, and they have cameras back there, but not everywhere, and of course I think now they do. But
probably not by the showers.
Yeah, probably not by the showers. But he said that he's like, the guy got busted, and then he says that everybody is been in on it, and that everybody knows about it. And fucking Reggie's like, what the fuck? Like, why are you fucking putting me in this fucking shit now? And then he also said, I guess he told the boss that he's like, well, I asked Reggie about it, and he said it was cool. And he's like, so he's like fucking screwing us all over. And then he said, you have to go, in order to go into the doors, you have to put in like your, I don't know, it's like the last digits of your some shit, right? Some type of digit that is know who it is, right? So you go in, you input the number to go in, and you have to input the number to go out as well. So it's always like, you always have to do it. This guy went as far as to go talk, I think, to the person that's in charge of that, or he went into the fucking database or the computer, whatever it is, and actually fucking took everybody's numbers and would fucking go in as another person.
Like randomly use their code?
Randomly use their code and shit like that.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was, it's a total fucking crazy thing going on. So.
Wow. Yeah, I don't get that at all. When I got older, we'd go to the YMCA and they had like the family bathrooms that I didn't know about. Because we take the kid had swim lessons, so we go in there and like it's like January, so take off the snowsuit, get her in her swimsuit, and get her out there. We just go in this family one. It was like this wide open area. It had a shower and a whole bathroom stall and everything else, but it was, the gigantic one. And I was like, why did I know about this when I was in high school? I could have fucked people in this thing all the time. And I was like, because you just go in, you just have a membership at the Y. I was like, damn, this would have been a great place to take chicks. Clean up when you're done. But I don't know why that popped in my head, but it blows my mind that he would take them there of all places. Like
crematorium.
You can't put together $69 to get a fucking shitty motel room. Like,
yeah.
Come on.
Just fucking, they're just have that night. Like, yeah, so.
It's your full-time gig. Take them to the office. Jesus.
Yeah, so that was pretty fucking crazy. So, and again, I don't know if we'll have Reggie on here. I mean, we did have it that one time that we had planned it, and of course, something happened, and then he wasn't working at our place anymore, but now he is, and we haven't really brought it up since, so I don't know what's going to happen, but nonetheless, I mean, hopefully we'll have some guests sometimes here and there, or hopefully sometime soon, really, so we'll see what happens.
Sounds good, man.
All right, so we're going to wrap it up. We're going to go ahead and work on that last video a little bit more.
Yes.
Try to get this fucker done, and keep a lookout for, hopefully soon we'll be able to watch. I'm sure we might do a podcast before or right after we do the Hold My Beer Watch This. Mm-hmm. But I do want to thank you again. Thank you guys for listening one more time. Always appreciate it. We just we enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well.
Definitely. Send us any compliments or comments or anything that you'd like to hear from us, because we do love hearing from you and seeing what's going on in your world and any ways we can improve this. And subscribe. Hit that button. Hit that like button hella times. Exactly. Check us out on IG. Check us out on, of course, Juan and Joe Studios YouTube. JuanandJoeStudios.com, our website. Merch. JuanandJoeComedy.com. JuanandJoeComedy.com, sorry. Yep, that's right. KTShirts.net. Check those out as well. That is our merch. And I thought I was going to say something else, but I can't remember. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time. Have a good one. Fuck off. That's a fucking wrap.